Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie and I post a lot of beauty related content here on YouTube. If they're the kind of videos you love to watch, then please hit that subscribe button down below and the thumbs up because that really helps us out. So I haven't done a haul in a little while. I have actually filmed them and then I left it too long to put them up. So I'm finally going to get round to my monthly hauls. So this is basically January, February and a bit of March haul right now. So let's just dive straight in and show you what I've bought. First thing first, we've got some Beauty Bay palettes. Now they released the Love Notes palettes for Valentine's Day, and then a couple of weeks ago they released these 3 palettes in medium, small, and 2 of them got large but berries didn't. But I do have a large berry palette from Beauty Bay already. I haven't actually put my tutorial of this palette up. I have done it, I just haven't put it up. So if you guys do want to see that and it's not up, please let me know and I will just put it up. It is only a short video, but I did love this palette and I love the actual packaging of it. But I did review all 3 of these. These were only £10. So this is the berries palette. This is what it looks like. This one is my favorite, but then they came out with big palettes and I really like the big version of the earthy palette. The earthy palette is like literally, the bigger palette is my favorite just because on the bottom 2 rows of it they have some neutral shades, whereas this one is just literally greens. Then we have the midnight palette, which was not my favorite out of all of them, but I did love the look I created with this because I did like a Missa inspired look. I love the palette, but out of the 3 colour layouts, I love the berries the most. I have a few things from auctions. I'm not quite sure where I got most of this shit from, let's just say that. So I got this little Too Faced Let's Play palette, and this is just a nice little berry Too Faced palette. I'm very excited to use it because I love a good berry tone palette, and that is just one of the mattes. Got my hands on the Roaring 20s palette. I have one of the Rude Cosmetics palettes, but it's not this one. But I'm very intrigued by this palette because there's some purples and blues, some berry tones in there, some neutrals. You can get quite a few good looks with this. I don't know where I got this from. Now I did get one from Abby, who's one of my patrons, and I think Carly gave me the other one as well. So I have 2 of these now, but I can't remember who gave me which. So thanks girls, whoever gave me which, I'm grateful because now I own both of them. I do have a look coming with this Cookies and Cream palette. This is the new e.l.f. palette. This was £8 or £9. I love this palette, absolutely love it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous blue tone palette, and I can't wait, if it's not up already, to show you what I did with this. This is kind of something for me to collect. This is the Money Heist palette. This is something I'm going to use in my own time and not really on YouTube. This is from NYX. This is something that is very me, very everyday, berry tone, neutral kind of palette, and there's only a couple of shimmers. Oh wait, there's only 1 shimmer in there. So a very me palette, and I love the packaging on this. I only have a few more palettes to show you. The next ones are the P. Louise palettes. These were the ones that came out at Christmas, and I really loved Under the Mistletoe one. This is what it looks like, and I was very excited to get my hands on it because it's greens and it's reds and it's got a neutral shade there, 2 shimmers. P. Louise knows what she's doing when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. And then I got the Wonderland one. So this is Winter Wonderland. This is more blue and purpley tone, not my favorite kind of tones to play with, but I thought if I've got one, and they went on such a good deal, I think it was half price, like maybe £7.50, £8.50. I was like, yeah, gotta get the other one. Then I have the W7 Let's Brunch palette. This is in collaboration with, I believe, a TikToker called Vikaboo. If I'm saying her name correctly, I hope I am. This is what the palette looks like. It's a very me kind of palette, very neutral toned. I cannot wait to play with this. This again will be something I will use every single day. Another W7 palette sticking with the theme is the Love Fest palette. Just look how huge this is. These palettes from W7 are only £15, and I've got 2 friends that have got discount codes, Luce and Alex, and if I remember I'll put their discount codes in the box below. But look at this. It is neutrally berry toned. It screams me, and I'm so sorry I haven't done a look on it, but if you want me to use this, I will very much be okay with using this palette because it is gorgeous. And the last palette, I finally got my hands on the Aspire Be Perfect palette. This came out in the Christmas gift box last year, and I was a bit sad because they keep doing that, but then they actually do release them on their own. This is what the palette looks like. It is a face and eyeshadow palette, but I feel like I would get use out of all of these, so that's why I decided to get it. If I wouldn't have got use out of these, I probably wouldn't have bought it. It's a very everyday kind of palette again. I feel like I've tried to come away from colourful palettes because I won't use them. I love palettes that have got more neutral tones in them. Don't worry about the Beauty Way ones because I can still use those every day. I can incorporate a nude kind of eyeshadow palette and use like a pop of shimmer or a colour, but I'm excited to have this. And the last thing I got from Be Perfect is this Shapeshifter palette. Now this is a face palette and it's actually magnetic. So you get blushes and highlights. I'm very intrigued by this shade here. Can't wait to use this. And this shade here, I'm loving blushes like that, and that's because of Missa. Then we've got this palette here. Now this is more of a face palette again. You got your bronzers. I'm not as intrigued by this as I am the other palette, but it was just on such a good deal that I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm trying to keep this in sections, so we're now onto the lip section. I do have the Atkins Lip Duos from e.l.f. I haven't actually opened these. These I really wanted, and I got them for free off of e.l.f. when I bought all the lip stains from them. I have the Sweet Tea and Sweetest Tea lip kits from Morphe. Now I'm not going to open and swatch them like I usually do because I have a TikTok on these, and if you want to see them, I'll link that TikTok below because I love these. You get a lipstick, lip liner and gloss, and I have the caramel nude one. Oh my god, that one is to die for, and I just love mixing and matching. Morphe's lip liners, lipsticks, glosses are the bomb. Then I have the W7 lipsticks that are like Charlotte Tilbury dupes, and my favorite is this shade here called Spark. Again, I would swatch them, but I want to do a TikTok first and then I'll swatch them for you guys, so look out for my TikTok channel page because I'm trying to put more lipstick content on there. And then from Profusion, I managed to grab their Christmas gift set last year, and I've kept a few things for myself and a few things that I'll put in giveaways. And this is the lipstick from it. It's nice. It's like a peachy kind of peachy berry kind of shade. I love Profusion lipsticks. They're just so affordable and so creamy. These are the e.l.f. lip stains. Again, I did a TikTok on these. I absolutely love them. I feel like I didn't think they left a stain on my lips, but by the end of it, my lips were stained. So these do leave a stain. They're tiny as well. But, oh, I've also done a video on these. They definitely do stain. I love them. And they're £6 as well for such a small kind of lip stain, but they are really nice. They're a formula I've never had in my life. Also got my hands on the Money Heist NYX lipsticks. I'll swatch these for you because I don't mind. This is in the shade Tokyo, which is like a more cherry kind of red. Then we have the shade Nairobi, which is a deep type of shade. I wasn't too sure what that was going to come out as, but it's definitely a deep kind of, what would you call that? Because it's got pink and it's got browns in there, like a pinky brown. It's very deep and I love it. I love these kind of shades, and it's a very cardboard packaging. Then I got this Cookies and Dreams e.l.f. lip gloss from that collection. It's got some glitter in there. I do love it, but it's not my favourite kind of gloss. Also got my hands on all these Maybelline Superstay Ultimate lipsticks. Again, I believe I've done a video on these. There's a TikTok on these. Absolutely love these. Like, they're so nice. More Rust is one of my favorite shades. I just wish it was a more rusty kind of shade because it's not as rusty as I thought it would be. Lastly, for lips, I got all the e.l.f. lip liners. There is a TikTok coming for these. I was going to do a YouTube video. It's up to you guys. Do you want me to do a YouTube video? If not, there's a TikTok video coming with these. Next, for some base products, I got the Infallible 24-Hour foundation in the shade 120 because the shade I have is a little bit too dark. So Carly's actually sent me a lighter shade, so I'm hoping this works well for me. She also sent me a Anastasia foundation. I've never tried anything from Anastasia. Have I? I don't think I have, so I'm very intrigued to try this. With my order from e.l.f. I got this cleanser for free. I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to pop this in a giveaway. I thought I would show that I did buy myself a new set of Jessup brushes for like £14 off of Amazon. They're in my room, in my everyday makeup unit, because I just needed some for every day instead of stealing the ones from my beauty room. Be Perfect, I got some of their blushes. I absolutely love these. I got Fever, Heat and Magma. This is what Fever looks like. I can't wait to use this. This is what Heat looks like, and I've used this so many times because it's such a neutral kind of blush. It goes with any makeup look. So if you're gonna get one of these, I would suggest getting Heat. This is the one, I got these when they were on offer for like £9 each, so I thought let me just get a few of them. And then Magma is more of an orangey blush. I'm very, very intrigued to try this one. It's gonna go with so many makeup looks. It would have gone with today's one as well. I got my hands on the Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Joy. It's much darker than I thought it would be. It's a nice like orangey pink, but it's one of my favourite liquid blushes to use. So good. I got it off a Depop for like £10. Then from, I believe this was from Drew in the auctions that we have, I bought the MUA Razzleberry liquid blush, and I bought the Cloud Paint in Storm. These are definitely two kind of shades that I cannot wait to use. And then Meggie Lashes dropped some blushes, so obviously I had to pick them up. We've got Baby Lotus, which is kind of like a pink, but we got Very Rude, which is a deep orange, and I'm very excited for this one. They were like £5–6. It's very good to support a smaller brand, and I like supporting them. And then I got Aldi's blushes. These are meant to be a dupe for like, well, one of them is meant to be a dupe for Orgasm from NARS. Everyone always tries to dupe it, and I have the original and I don't really reach for it that much, but I love it. Definitely give me some W7 kind of vibes. No, I've just taken them out of the packaging and the names are not on them. Well, you've got one that's a lighter pink and one that's a darker pink, but they've both got gold reflex in them. No. I don't know which is which. Then from Jess in the auction chats, I bought this little blush palette off of her. I cannot wait to use this. This is XX in Indulgence. From Drew, I got 2 of the Doja Cat trios. I want to get the third one. I missed out on the third one, but this is what Rose looks like. I've used the Rose one so many times, and this is what Peony looks like, and I've used this shade so far so many times. I've already used them countless times. And then from Emma, I got this Technic blush. This is the warm edit. I also want to get the cool edit. This is what it looks like, brand new. I cannot wait to use this, especially these two here. And I finally got my hand, well, finally, I bought them as soon as they dropped, the new Mitchell blushes. I bought Toasted Terracotta, Very Berry and Papaya Pudding. So we have Toasted Terracotta, Papaya Pudding and Very Berry at the top there. And I love them because even though the Rare Beauty is more liquidy, these ones are more mousse feeling, and I'm planning to do a like lip swatch video of all his blushes because I own all of them, so I might as well do a lip swatch video because you can actually use these on your lips. Before I continue with blushes, I actually got my hands on another bronzer from him. This is Caramel Chisel. This is a bit lighter because the one I have is toned up, and that's for when I've got a bit of a tan, so I needed a lighter shade, so I'm glad I've got this because love his bronzers. Bought a few MAC blushes off of Jess in the auction. I've got the shade Blushy Baby, which is like a deep purpley tone. Then we got Melba, which I've always wanted to try. And then lastly we have Plum Foolery, which is this plummy kind of colour. Very happy to have these. And then I got some Milani blushes from her too. This is Bella Rosa. Then we've got Berry and More, which I actually think I own. And then we've got Delioso or Deliosa Pink. So yeah, those are those. I bought a Be Perfect Get Wet highlighter in the auction again. This one is a perfect gold. This is in the shade Soft Silk. I think this was from Drew. This is what it looks like. One more basket of stuff and we're done. I've got the Gold Elixir from XX Primer. I think Jenna from the group, she got this in like a whole pile, but she allowed me to have this from the auction because this is what I've wanted to try for so long. Then I got this iconic illuminator in the shade, no idea, but it looks like this. I bought a Bare Minerals from the auction chat again, bronzer. I have a Patrick Tar blush that I bought from the group chat again. This is She's Sincere. It's a nice pale peachy kind of shade. Okay, so I have been having the roughest few weeks for a long time, and Beth got my address from one of my friends and actually sent me this highlighter and a cute little note. Thank you so much, Beth, because you know what, I nearly cried because that's how bad it has been for me lately. And she got me the Technic highlight. This is in the shade Bronze. This is just so me. It's a gold highlight. I cannot wait to put that on my skin. So again, thank you, Beth. I can't remember who got me this or who I bought this off of, but it's a NYX Honeydew Me Up because I'm down to like 2. And that's not good to be down to 2 for me. I bought a couple of bits off of Abby and she threw in some Anastasia liquid glows. She threw in the Oyster and Peach Fizz, and these are lovely. Everything's dropping. Lovely, lovely colours. I got this cream Fenty Glow kind of highlight blush thing from, I think this is Drew again. Oh, it's a very nice nude kind of colour, so yeah, it's a blush more than anything. Cannot wait to use that. From that Profusion gift set, I've got a blush and I've got a highlight. The main thing I wanted from that gift set was this blush. Look at that. Go swatch it down there. When I bought those Beauty Bay palettes, I got this Brush Up Your Brows brow soap for free. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to give it away. This is another item that Carly kindly gave me, which is the NYX Foundation to try. I can't wait to try this. She also sent me a iconic blush in Berry Bloom. We're really loving our liquid. Oh fuck, I forgot how watery it is. It's right there. Enjoying our liquid blushes at the moment. They are so good. Abby sent me a few like free little bits as well when I bought the Colourpop bits off of her. One of them being this like Florence by Mills lip balm. This smells incredible. Oh, and it's just so nice. I can't wait to use this, but I'm trying to use up my chocolate overnight mask and then I will dip into another one. I managed to get my hands on a MAC Stat sample of the mascara, and oh my god, this is the best mascara I've ever tried. I will pay full price for this once I use up all my other mascaras. This is so good. The wand literally picks up every lash. I'm actually wearing it today and oh my god, I would never use another mascara again. I love it that much. Last thing from that calendar, I did actually keep a brush. I can finally just put that away. And then I haven't actually tried this yet. I forgot about it. It's my e.l.f. Hydra Grip Primer, which I'm looking forward to trying, or Power Grip Primer, sorry. This is only £9, I believe, so a bit more steep for e.l.f. But I'm very intrigued to see how that works on my skin. So yeah, I do have a lot of stuff here. And I just love it all. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!